Hey, it's Jennifer Nichole here. I am going to be showing you how to cut or trim your own split ends at home. And this is one of my favorite ways to trim split ends because you can do it without taking length off of the bottom or just minimal length off the bottom and kind of make the whole hair refreshed. When we have a lot of layers, we'll have split ends all throughout our hair. And this is a good way to get rid of those as well. This is a time-consuming method, so a lot of hairdressers won't do it or just simply don't have time for it. So if you do it at home, you can kind of guarantee to get rid of a lot more split ends as well. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your hair is just very brushed and combed through. I like to comb through with a regular brush and then go in with a comb like this that's a little bit wider just to make sure I'm getting out any tangles. Then what you're going to do is take most of your hair up, leaving only a small section. The smaller sections you do at a time, the better the result's going to be. And then I like to take those two sections and just divide them in half and pull them in front. Then you're going to want to take some shears, and I would not recommend using kitchen scissors because the blade on them is really thick. Buy shears from Walmart. There's a lot of places that carry them that aren't that expensive. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a small section. Again, the smaller sections you work in, the more split ends you're going to get rid of. So you're going to take that section and you're just going to twist it. And you can see all of these hairs that are sticking out. And those are the hairs that you want to cut. Just traveling up that hair strand and cutting those loose ends. Now this isn't going to get every single split end that you have in your hair just because some will still remain. But this is one of the ways to guarantee that you are getting the most split ends. I don't want to just go in and just cut this off right here because it'll give me a really blunt edge, but I don't want. So I'm just going to go in and just lightly point cut this bottom piece. And you can always just look at your hair, and if it doesn't have split ends, you don't need to cut it. If there's certain pieces of your hair and you're looking at it and you're like, I don't really see split ends, then just leave those pieces alone and just move on to the next. You can also rotate the way that you twist it in order to just get more coming out. The end is where we have a lot of more damage in our hair, so I just like to slowly pull them through my fingers and just work those out. And this right here is just baby hair that grew in. It's still growing, so I'm not going to worry about that at all because it's brand new hair that I don't have any heat on it, so we're just going to let that continue to grow. And again, just cut up the hair strand. So you want to make sure you're doing this with a lot of light and a nice mirror so that you can see what you're doing. And then you can also just go like this and pull your hair down and kind of bounce your scissors over it. I have a harder time doing this to myself. I will do this to my clients, but just doing it to myself, the angle is difficult, so I prefer to twist it. And then I only do that to the very ends where I can pull it closer to my face and really see what I'm doing. So this, I'm not digging my scissors in, I'm just sitting on top. And again, if you're nervous about that, just twist it. That method works as well. Just kind of whatever works better for you. Okay, and then again, just smoothing it out with my brush and then twisting it. And then continue on to the next section. And again, take your time. I am a hairdresser, so I've spent several hours cutting hair, and even for myself, it's tricky to cut your own hair. But just take your time so that you don't end up, you really don't want to end up chopping a whole piece of hair off. That would be quite disheartening. Okay, so now that I demonstrated a lot of this, I'm just going to go, because this does take so long, I'm just going to do some of these other layers of my hair, and I will show you through the top and kind of the bangs how to smooth that all out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so once you've gone through all of your hair, it should be much more smooth and silky. I just wanted to clarify one thing. Just when you're going like this, if you have ends that are sticking up, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're split ends, because what it is all of our hair strands are just different lengths. So this hair strand, for example, only hits right here on my head because I had so many layers at one point. and because I started taking hair pills with vitamins that made my hair grow really fast. I did a video on that and I'll link that below. But just because the ends are sticking up, it doesn't mean that they're split ends. When you look at them, if one individual hair is split into two pieces, that is what a split end is. So now that you've gone through and done everything, I just like to go through for the very front. And you can just lightly go in and just cut those pieces like this, so that you're getting those split ends. And then after, what I like to do, because we did go through and we're trying to push every individual piece of hair up and taking those split ends, it's normal to have some flyaways. I like to go in with some argan and Moroccan oil, and I'll just put that in my hands, warm it up, and just run it through. That's all for today. I hope that you enjoy this video, and now we'll be able to kind of maintain your split ends and be able to just have nice silky hair. So thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.